Justice for 66-plus Babies campaign on Monday met with some of the parents who lost their children to acute kidney injury in the Gambia. During the meeting, the group selected its chairperson, vice chairperson, and spokesperson. They called on the government to disclose the actual number of children who died of AKI. They also accused the government of not giving the public the actual number. Speaking to journalists, human rights activist Mahdi Jabate, a member of the campaign, said they have not heard anything from the government since the police commenced their investigation into the matters surrounding the deaths.
And the next moment, we saw a statement from the government that they have suspended an importer and a pharmacy, which they did not name. And now, 2 weeks later, I think it was October 14, we saw the police issue. Well, they said the police were going to investigate and question MCA officials. And so they said they issued a preliminary report, and only to say in all 50,000 bottles were imported, and they collected 41,000, and 8,000 are outstanding, unaccounted for. And those collected was with the MCA. But since then, 2 weeks now, we have not had any report from the police. We've not heard of any importer being, or pharmacy being locked down, or any arrest being made, or any officials being suspended or dismissed.
He calls the statements from government on the matter inadequate and misinformation.
Therefore, when you look at all these events, all these statements, all these actions and decisions, it indicates still there's a lot of inadequacy. And there's a lot of what to me is misinformation, misleading, because I don't understand why until now, pending investigations, some action could not be taken, against certain officials, certain institutions, certain pharmacies, certain importers, and so on.
Jabate says the Gambia government is under pressure and not prepared to come out to take responsibilities.
Minimum success we've registered, as far as I'm concerned, is because this campaign and the rest of Gambian citizens, the victims, we've all been raising our voice. And I think clearly the Gambian government is under pressure, but apparently they don't seem to be prepared to come out in full, openly, take responsibility, and correct what needs to be corrected. And so there's a lot of delay in misleading tactics, and I think that needs to be confronted. And so no one is better placed to do that than the victims themselves and all citizens to support, justice and accountability. So that is what we are doing.
Ibrahim Sanyang, a victim and chairperson of the campaign, says the Victims Center is helping them get justice and says it is incumbent on them to help themselves as well.
The Victims Center be luring pour Gambian wole. Fango fenta wenta wrong. Inyante kila nyaji yo kumbo jaleto dunia biya moy. Woto atol kantol le makoy. Ntol le nyante kam fango makoy sayo. Mil bonota ntol wo fotale bare nintol mandiyamu moltalo la mimbe kiring fase bontol dakono nga fo min seniat anu kuma senawodu na foto dawoda ila kayatol be bulu ila evidenol be bulu sosor kutije.
He urged all parents who lost their children to take a bold step and fight for the truth.
Woto mbafala wululal be ko mil dunta nyin kono al nga lon simfulol la nga tonya fasa ntol fotale baren kana fo fotale e batu nga ta nga relax asa keno ila sistala le asa keno e barin lale asa keno e ba malale so ntol la nyanta ka kuntu ba kuntu la nyaadi le nga funti nga diam.
These syrups believed to have caused the AKI resulting in the deaths were made by New Delhi-based Made in Pharmaceutical Limited, which has since had one of its factories shut down in northern India, according to reports. Reporting for Kerr, Fatou, I am Ramatulai Jao.